Hi, it's Becca again, and welcome to week 3, which is going to be me talking about the cheer industry. I'm going to start off with my pet peeves, which could be me talking about flexed feet or bent knees, but I'm going to be talking about stereotyping, like athletes bashing on us, and other cheerleaders bashing on each other. Um, so, stereotyping is bullying. And even Disney Channel is stereotyping cheerleaders. Like, that's not okay. That's teaching kids to stereotype, which is bullying. And like Disney Channel is probably the number one channel watched by kids, and they're saying cheerleaders are idiots and stupid, and that's not okay. And I hate how like athletes don't give us respect, even though we have completely transformed since pom poms and short skirts saying rah rah. Like one time I went to Macy's after a competition with my makeup and uniform and my hair all done, and one of the adults there, the adults that worked there, came up to me and said, "Give me an A!" And I was like, no, no, we don't do that. Sorry. And that's kind of ridiculous. Like, even adults are doing it, and that bothers me a lot. And then there's other cheerleaders who are bashing on each other. Like, level 5 is not the only type of all-star cheerleading that there is. There's everything else. Like, there's high school, there's rec, there's Pop Warner, there is sideline, which is technically Pop Warner, and there is level 4, level 3, level 2, and level 1, all all-star. And it's not okay to bash on them. I'm not saying level 5 cheerleaders are the only ones that, hate, but it's not going to be a level 1 cheerleader hating on level 1. Like, but, it could be anyone, just saying. It's not going to be, level 5, but, level 5 is not hated on. Most of the time, it's usually level 1 or level 2. And then, it's also high school and rec teams that are hated on. And, there is some, level 1 senior teams that are so tight and so clean, cleaned, or cleaner and tighter than teams that compete at Worlds. And then there's still people, hating on them when they look better than them. And then there is, the high school team that my rec team feeds up to. Could be level 5 if they were all-star. But they are high school and they're limited, of course. But people still, hate on high school, which, there is some high school teams that don't compete, but there's still no reason to hate on them. We are all cheerleaders. We're all doing cheerleading. We all love cheerleading. And there's cheerleaders that do high school cheerleading, and people are fine with that, but they're not fine with other high school teams. And then what hurts me the most, since I'm a rec cheerleader, is people hating on rec. Rec is not sideline cheerleading. Let's start off with that. Sideline's not bad, but it's completely different. For instance, rec is more like all-star than anything else. I haven't done sideline cheering for rec since 3 years ago, other than charities. We don't cheer at football games. And then people assume that we do lows, and I would be like, oh, I'm on the level 4 junior team, and they're like, oh, so do you do lows and back walkovers? I'm like, I said I was on the level 4 team. We do layouts and express ups and low to high TikToks. But you're rec, and I'm like, yeah, but we're level 4. Our level 1 teams do lows and stuff, but not us. And there's one time I was at tumbling, and I didn't do my handspring because I'm in a major tumbling block, and so I walk back in the line, and I hear all-star girls going, oh, I understand why she's on rec now. And I was like, that is, I'm not on rec because I can't do a handspring. I'm on rec because I chose to be on rec. And we have, they're on a level 5 team, and my team has more fulls than their level 5 team. You can't hate on them if you don't, know what they do. And even if you don't know, you shouldn't be hating on them, because that's, like, not nice. And, like, my team, we've had 2 practices, and half the practices, so, like, each practice, one stunt group has not been able to work. So technically, each stunt group has had 1 practice. And most of us all already have express ups, and we've worked on low to high TikToks and full ups. And some level 4 all-star teams can't even do that, like, halfway through the year. And people are just like, oh, but rec's still not a sport compared to all-star. And I'm not saying, like, just because we're good we should be a sport. I'm just saying that, like, we don't get respect from all-star cheerleaders sometimes, and they, like, I've told them that we don't do lows, and they still don't listen, and that bothers me a lot. So, I'm going to talk about cheerleaders now. I'm perfectly fine with cheerleaders. I am fine with people getting inspired by them. I'm super inspired by many people. And the only thing I really don't like is when they are attacked by other cheerleaders. Like, if they need to come with a bodyguard, you know something's not right. Like, they should not have to come to a competition with a bodyguard. And it's okay to ask them for their picture, but if they're in the middle of something like practice or, like, a meeting or ready to go on, you should not be asking for a picture. If they're just hanging out, then that's perfectly fine. But if they are, like, doing something or busy, let them be. Like, you would not want to be completely, like, attacked by other people trying to ask for your picture when you're doing something. And then also I hate when people hate on Jamie and Peyton, like, saying that they're only cheerleaders because they're pretty. They have worked so hard to be on a level 5 team, and they both are great flyers and have amazing jumps, and Jamie has a double full, and even though Peyton doesn't tumble, you still shouldn't be telling her that she shouldn't be a cheerleader, because I've heard she's worked super hard at tumbling, and she's trying to get it all back, and telling her that she shouldn't be a cheerleader because of that is, like, not making it better. People pointing out does not feel good as much as having tumbling block. Like, I have one. I've cried multiple times. There's some good days. There's some bad days. Like, I've had one for over a year, and halfway through it, I almost got it back. Like, I did it on the tumble track. I did it on the cheese mat. I did it off the cheese mat, like, on the bottom of the cheese mat, and right before I did one on the floor, I lost it completely. Like, I was doing the back bends where you, like, fall into the spotter's arms and flip over, because that's how much I lost it. And it feels awful. So pointing Peyton's tumbling block out is not making it better. And people telling her she should just throw it, that's not going to happen. Like, it's a process, and if you haven't had one, you wouldn't really know how it feels. And it just, like, it's not fun, and it's not easy to get over it. I'd probably change that Worlds is just, like, showing level 5, like, senior teams. I know someone already said this, and the Summit is making it better, but I feel as the Summit should be on TV too, because it's kind of just showing the level 5 teams and only senior. And if you were on a level 5 junior team and you wanted to go to Worlds or be on TV, then you, like, would have to wait until you're on a senior team. And you'd have to be on a really good senior team too, like a team that either medals or does amazing at everything. So I'd like to change that and have them, like, showcase some of the winning teams at NCAA and UCA and the Summit on TV. And I'd really like for cheerleading to get more respect. And that's pretty much all I'd really change. And I hope to see you next week. Make sure you look on our channel for all the other girls' opinions on these things. And see you next week. Bye!